Up next, it's our main event between the Minnesota Vikings and the Buffalo Bills.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
A lot of people had this game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in Week 5. Strong with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Look at this, going deep right away. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they could. But no luck. Second down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Second and 10, still at the 28. First turn of the game for James Cook. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. And he busts those tackles.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you better be ready for some contact.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
They sent a man in motion. McCarthy throwing right away. Brought in Ty Felton. And he takes it down to the 33. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Keeps himself upright. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season. But for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Strong with the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
2nd down, here's Allen again. Here's a screen for Cook. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
He throws a bullet. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Give him 38 on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense. Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
319.
Allen gonna throw again. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when their tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
No gain on the play.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got it. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make their way to the end zone. It's a James Cook touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdoal.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills take the lead on that successful kick. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen to throw. Hits his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 15.
Allen. Caught nice gain left side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bills have a 1st down. New set of downs for them from the 31.
319.
Cook trying this one up the gut. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. That's the end of one here. The Vikings have played to an early lead. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Back to throw now, Allen. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
1st down throw for Allen. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. To the air again. Allen. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's a James Cook touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
Vikings 13.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Breaks the tackle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Gain 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Man in motion here.
Dragon 6, Panther 11, Panther 11.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate.
He's got it deep downfield. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Round 80. 56, 56.
Allen now on 1st down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
21 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Allen. Has him on a quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Allen on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So here he is, getting his 2nd field goal look of the half. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Poorly hit, and that finds the crossbar. A surprising miss. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
19 side, 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Half the 60, half the 60. 79 Broncos.
They've got a man in motion. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Robinson. Hit behind the line. That ball's loose. And it looked like Bill got it.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the...
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That one connects. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Vikings push their lead to 6. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Strong with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Round 80. Is it?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Dumps it off to his running back. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Regular. What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So 1st down from the 41. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Allen going to throw again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up miss there, like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
To throw again, it's Allen. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time, so they're left facing third and long.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, the best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. McCarthy looking to throw. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 19 right. Corey, 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11.
He's back to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is brought in at the 15. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 tackle, 19 tackle, 18 rebel, 18 rebel. 70 Rangers.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. There were 25 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
70 Lions.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And it's going to be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Robinson. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, sack. Tyson. Mustang 19.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy buys time, rolling right. Caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Ready. Drop ball 80. Get up.
Robinson on the inside give. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Okay, ready.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
Set. 72.
Now McCarthy. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings throw the lead coming out of halftime. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Strong with the return. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
44-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. And he put everything he's got behind it. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Finds him on the crossing route. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap, will give to Robinson. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Buffalo 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Putting a receiver in motion. Now it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Third and long for him here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 33. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. That's incomplete left side. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Allen on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. He's still going at the 30. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. This play goes for 36. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen bails out of the pocket quick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
To the air again. Allen drops it off to Cook. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
First down.
From the red zone on 1st. This one's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Again, it's Cook. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Bills shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a James Cook touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills trim the deficit down to 5.
26. Bills 21.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 Panthers.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. And now it's 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Completed to his running back. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Here's a give to Robinson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force third and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Go! Dragons, Cougar 19, Warriors 17. Mustang 19.
Third and goal for McCarthy. Will dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a two-possession game here in the fourth. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Vikings push the lead up to 12.
33, Bills 21.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Set to kickoff.
Strong with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now within one score of the fourth. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Set up. 70 line, 18, run, reach.
McCarthy to throw it. The left side brought in by Hopkinson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. He put Felton in motion left. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. No one's around him, he's got space. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the give, here's Robinson. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner, down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
The 22-yard line.
On second down, Robinson. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They'll try and punch it in. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Carlson good on the extra points. And the Vikings push the lead up to 12.
Bills 28. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. First down throw for Allen. Caught quickly on the slant. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On first down, Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And in, touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now within one score in the fourth. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills trim the deficit down to 5.
Vikings 40. Bills 35.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 37-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good out of the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First and 10, a run to Robinson. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has it down close. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Vikings push the lead up to 12.
Bills 35. Daniel Carlson.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Strong with the return. And work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone. No surprise, you see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Second down now, they need 7. McCarthy going to keep it himself. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Let's go. Warriors 7 and Cowboys.
McCarthy throwing on third down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. And that keeps the lead at 12.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense, running out in need of 2 quick scores.
Allen now on first down. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Has this at the 6. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Running here with Bijan. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Another carry for Robinson. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Robinson again here on second. 6 away from one. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Buffalo.